Hi everyone, this is Q again. Today's lecture is training number 9. Let's take a look at the main importance. Applying construction. Measure the intersected circle and the angle. Okay, so let's take a look at the datum first. The datum A is here, which is the top surface of the part for leveling. And datum B is the front surface of the part for rotation, and datum C, the left surface of the part for translation. So let's take a look at the dimensions. The dimension number 1, which is the intersected surface where the cone and the plane meets. So we're going to generate an intersected circle between the cone and the plane. And the dimension number 2, which is the length of the cone's axis from the vertex of the cone and the point where the axis meets the plane. So select both of them and calculate distance. And then dimension number 3, which is an angle. So measure a line on this little area and then create a line through these two circles and then calculate the angle. And then dimension number 4 is also another angle, and then create another line that crosses these two circles, then calculate the angle. And then dimension number 5 is from the rear surface of the part to the axis of the cylinder and calculating the angle. And then dimension number 6, so it's the distance between these two edges of the part. But to measure this distance, first we're gonna have to measure planes on the both tapered side and then create two intersected lines between datum A, one of the side plane, and make another intersected line between the datum A and the other side of the plane. So then with those two intersected lines, we will be able to calculate dimension number 6. And for the dimension number 7 and 8, we've already measured planes on the both sides and just calculate the angles between datum A and each of them, between datum A and each of planes. And for the dimension number 7 and 8, we've already measured both side planes, so just calculate the angles between datum A and each of the planes. So let's take a look at the practice. So first, measure datum A as a plane for leveling. And then measure datum B as a line for rotation. And then measure the datum C as a point for translation. And after setting up the alignment, hide all the items. Change the position of the probe and measure the cone. Then after that, measure a plane. And then select cone and the plane and create an intersection circle between them, and then input nominal value for the circle and then select them again and calculate the distance and input nominal values again. And then move back to the probe to the safe position to change the probe position. And then I'm going to measure a line on this small area. And then I'm going to measure those 3 circles first to make all the lines at once. Select all the circles and line, hide the items. And select circle 2 and 4, create a line. And then select circle 2 and 3 and make another line. Then calculate between line number 2 and 3. And then click reverse. Input nominal value, which is 65 degree. Click apply. And then you can simply switch the feature line number 2 to line number 4. In this way, you won't have to select them again. So the results just came out. Let's move on to the next one. So on the rear surface of the part, I'm going to measure a line first. And I'm going to measure a cylinder, but this time I will be measuring it with the same probe position remaining. So select the circle and line and calculate the angle. And if you click the calculated angle, it indicates which features I've used for the calculation. So now I'm going to measure both tapered surface as a plane. And select plane number 1 and 3 and create an intersected line, and do the same for the other side. So line number 6 is created. Now the line number 7 is also created. So select line 6 and 7, calculate the distance, but in this time we're gonna choose the option as an x-axis according to the drawing. So after that, select plane number 3 and 1, calculate the angle. Click apply and then switch plane number 3 to plane number 4. And then click reverse, input nominal, and click OK. All the results came out. So that's it for the training number 9. And I'll be back with you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.